Hey, it's Chase here with my first content creation vlog. I recently read an article on waitbutwhy.com, and the article is called How to Pick a Career That Actually Fits You, and it intrigued me from the first paragraph that I read. There were cute little visuals and little political cartoons that really helped make it an easy read. One thing that really stood out to me was a visual he included called the Yearning Octopus. And on each tentacle, it had an aspect of life that you had to balance and pick and choose from what could fit into your lifestyle. One of the tentacles being lifestyle, one being practicality, morals, lifestyle, and social. And he goes into detail about how everyone's is different and that everyone will balance different things. I connected with that because that is something that I struggle with in my life, is balancing friends, family, girlfriend, all these things with planning out a career and figuring out what exactly I want to do. Another thing that stood out to me was something he alluded to earlier in the article that said, career planning is career limiting. And I think that is quite powerful. You never know what the world will have to offer you in 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, and so forth. There are opportunities that will come and go, and when it's your time, you gotta seize them. One thing I have to disagree with is one little paragraph towards the end of the article, and he talks about how happiness is never a realistic goal, and it never will be. Contentment is the goal you should be looking for and striving for. And I mean, that's not totally wrong, but I do believe happiness can be found, although it might be hard at times. But if you really know what you want and know what it'll take to get there, then I believe that contentment shouldn't be something you strive for. Whether it's through your job, your faith, your family, your friends, or just life in general, just being thankful for what you have, that is where you will find happiness, and it's where I find happiness. It works. Another visual that stands out to me is his yearning hierarchy, and it is put into shelves of top, middle, and bottom. The top being something you must achieve at all costs, middle being, if I get it, great, bottom being, you can sacrifice it, that's fine, I can live with it. For me, what's on my top shelf, I would say seizing every opportunity that comes across my path and taking advantage of it to the fullest. The first example that comes to mind of that is this one time a few years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, these group of ladies were signing in sign language because their one friend was deaf. And when I gave one of them their food, she spoke to me in English, and I was like, oh, you speak. I may have said it a little differently, but she said, yes, our friend is deaf, and we speak in sign language to, ingratiate her and make her feel, welcome. And I was like, that's so cool. And she's like, oh, if you want to learn, I give free lessons at the library. Wrote down her name and email on a napkin and gave it to me. During that time, I was working a lot, over 40 hours a week, so I never followed up with her, never took the lessons, and I really wish I did, because I would love to learn sign language, and maybe I still have that napkin somewhere, so let me go look for it. But yeah, taking advantage of little opportunities like that, or any for that matter, big or small, simple or complicated, because you never know what might help you in the future, or just what might make a difference in your life. One thing I put on my bottom shelf is location. Working somewhere desirable, preferably out west, but something like that would be nice, but if it doesn't happen, then so be it. I'm just tired of the weather here in Maryland. It is bad, to say the least. Can't make up its mind, north or south, hot or cold. September it'll be 80 degrees, and then in January it'll be 5. It's not fun. Well, that'll do it for my first vlog. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out my website for more just like this. Or maybe it'll be different. Who knows? You'll know. Soon. Chase London, signing off.